YouTube, this is Kat, and you are once again on the balcony with Kat. I thought I would start today with a bit of an update on my peas that are growing really well. I mean, check that out. I'm really happy, excited. I do think they need a little more sunlight, but I'm doing what I can. That one's really coming along, I'm surprised, but doing well. See if I can actually focus on the right one. So I've currently got 1, 2, 3, 4, and sort of 5 coming up out of the 7 that I planted, so that's not too bad. Not upset in the slightest about that, but I did want to show you something else I noticed. Here is where I planted some of those rainbow carrots. And I have a seedling here, I have one coming up here, one coming up here, and one coming up over here. And generally speaking, they seem to be coming up now. So I guess they just needed the soil to warm up a little bit more. Well, let's hope, I hope anyway, that the weather keeps cooperating. Although we have gotten more rain, it's still been fairly warm, so I'm hoping it stays in the warmer range and actually does start picking up. Currently today, the temperatures on my balcony are, according to this, just a bit above 50, and according to this one, just barely above 50, so I guess we're about 50 degrees-ish. I wanted to show you something else too today. I moved one of my planters, the one that I had my lettuce in, as I navigate the narrowness of my balcony, over here because I figured it would get a bit more of sunlight, because we have, yes, a lettuce sprout coming up. I had 3 coming up, but I actually thinned it out because I didn't want them getting too crowded, because they were all coming up right together. But I picked the strongest one and left it in. So hopefully I'll have lettuce, although I'm thinking about moving it back to where it was, because this area seems to get more wind. And sorry about all the background noise. The landscapers are working on the greenbelt today. No other lettuce has shown up, just the ones that were in that area, so I think I'm going to actually move it back to the other position, just because this seems to get way too much wind, at least until it gets stronger. Then I'll move it back up here so it'll get more light. Come on, focus. Yep, it's definitely a lot warmer down here, so, and it does get some sunlight here, so I'll be keeping an eye on it and watching it as it grows. Got a little bit of an update on the indoor plants as well, though I'm still waiting on my papaya seedlings to germinate. But I'm actually trying to keep this video a bit shorter. Last time it went way too long. So that's pretty much the update for this time. I'll keep you guys informed as things go along. My youngest daughter, quick update on that. My youngest daughter is going to be bringing me some red wiggler worms for my compost bin. So I'm going to have to revamp my compost bin before I get those. Still nothing in the, nothing in here where I planted those potatoes, but I don't know how long it usually takes those to come up. So, as you can see, it's still pretty dark out today. Kind of overcast and a little cold, but not too terribly bad. But I'll keep you informed as that continues. But yeah, my daughter is going to bring me some red wigglers this next weekend. Today being Tuesday. So, yeah, I think that's going to be awesome. Hang on, let's see if I can actually do this. I won't be able to see how well it works, so let's hope. Anyway, hello YouTube. I hope I'm actually in screen and focused on. Anyway, my daughter is going to be bringing me red wigglers, so I got to rework my compost bin. I need to put another bin underneath it and drill holes in the bottom. I'm actually thinking about getting a bin exactly like it, drilling holes in the bottom, and then swapping it. That way I can turn the compost over while I'm at it. And that way it'll have drain holes in the bottom finally. And I'll need to set a couple of bricks in the bottom bin to keep the level raised a bit for the compost bin. You can tell I'm really nervous when I'm actually on camera. Ooh. Also, I'm going to be babysitting my granddaughter this weekend. Just on Saturday overnight, so Mommy can get a night out with her boyfriend. And I'm looking forward to that. That'll be exciting. I might shoot a little quick update video and introduce y'all to my granddaughter. So I'm really excited. Other than that, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Any advice, comments, any questions, please feel free. Please like, please subscribe. Yeah, I'm going to take you inside real quick first before I sign off. But again, I'm trying to keep this video short and show you what's going on inside. I had to take a little bit more off the top of this avocado tree, sadly, but that new shoot seems to be doing well, and I'm hoping I got down underneath that blight, but I don't know for certain because that top stem just, I'm gonna have to keep an eye on it. This is, sorry about that, don't want to make people dizzy. This is the taller of my two Gala apple trees. As you can see, she's doing pretty good. Good leaves, crown's growing really nice. As I bump things. And my lemon seedlings are doing well. And the taller of the two avocado trees is still doing pretty well. So that's those. Trying to keep this quick today. This, I'm really happy to say, is my Cherokee purple tomato that I was trying to germinate a while back. It's grown quite a bit. I've kind of filled the soil in as it's extended, and I've added a little, moved it over here under my brighter light. When I first started it, okay, camera's going to get a little shaky because I have to swap hands. When I first started it, I started it basically down here. When it grew up, I added a bit of soil, removed lower leaves, added soil, removed lower leaves, added soil, until it's now almost at the top. So that's going to have a good strong stem. And it's growing really well, and I'm happy. On the other hand, my little red robin cherry tomato really still seems to be growing really slow. Don't know what's up with it, don't know why. I don't know, maybe I just don't have enough nutrients in the soil. Maybe I should use a bit of that seaweed fertilizer in there next time I water it. But yeah, it's not really doing much. This, however, is that celery stalk that I showed you guys last time. And I mentioned that, oops, sorry about that, that it had just split open and just kind of sat there. Well, this is an entirely new shoot that just kind of came up out of nowhere. So it's doing better and started growing again. I mean, I still think I might be a bit light on the nutrients because as you can see around the edges, it's kind of, well, maybe if I can get it to focus. Thank you. Anyway, it's kind of white along the edges of the leaves. and I don't know why. I mean, it's not yellow, it's white. And some of the leaves in the back are starting to look a little burnt. So I don't know if it's what kind of a nutrient deficiency it is, or if it's a pH issue. I don't know. But I'm keeping an eye on it and trying to make it go a little better. But hey, that extra shoot out there is kind of neat. Over here in the window, I'm going to swap to one hand again. It's always awkward, so apologies for the shakiness. But I have, in these little starter pots, I have 5. I know there's 7, like 3, 4, no, sorry, 6 pots in here, but out of the 6 pots, I have 5 that have dwarf, oh, good heavens. Boy, my brain just went right out my ears today. Dwarf pomegranate seeds that have germinated. I actually got 5 out of the 20 some odd seeds that I had to germinate, so we'll see how that goes. So they're germinated, and we'll keep an eye on them and see how well they get going here. I'm hoping. I'll keep my fingers crossed. Over here is my Traveler strain jalapeno, and you can see it's doing pretty good. The leaves are getting bigger, and it's even growing more leaves, so that's cool. Progress on that. Oh, trying to keep the camera steady. My other Gala apple seedling, still doing good. So anyway, that's kind of the update. That's everything that's going on indoors and outdoors. And again, I'm really excited to be seeing my granddaughter this weekend. It'll be the first time I've actually seen her since she was born. So I'll see about taking a little video and introduce y'all to her. Again, please subscribe. I know you can't click like because I disabled the like-dislike because I just don't want trolls. So anyhow, take care. Till next time. Bye-bye.